Hello all and welcome back to my channel, or should I say hi my angels and welcome back to my channel. If you found out what I was doing there, I just spoke like how Kaushal would speak because this makeup right here, I recreated Kaushal's makeup look. This was the makeup she wore on the night of her engagement in 2016, and ever since I saw that video I always wanted to recreate that because it looked so beautiful on her and I really wanted to try and see how it looks on me. So today I thought of doing this look and I hope I did justice to her makeup look. She is a genius when it comes to makeup techniques and all those things, and I really hope this came out perfectly. So if you want to know how I got this look, then please continue watching. So I have a video in my tab and she said she just moisturized her face with the Embryolisse Lilith cream concentrate, and I'm going to be using my Garnier anti-wrinkle lift moisturizer on my face. So next step for her primer, she uses the Body Shop's Peach CC Glow Cream with her smoothening primer. I'm going to be using the Inglot gel primer, and along with it I'm going to mix some of the Smashbox Photo Finish Radiance primer. This has a tinge of bronzy peach in it, so I thought it would be a similar product to use like the one Kaushal has used. So for foundation, she mixes her Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation along with her MAC foundation, and she adds a little bit of liquid bronzer into this mixture. So I'm going to be using the Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation. I'm going to add a little bit of the Gorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. This is a mini size my friend gave me, and I'm going to add a little bit of the face oil from Juicy Chemistry because I don't have a liquid bronzer with me. So I can't believe the foundation mixture has given me such a beautiful coverage and such a beautiful finish. The Milani foundation is not super matte, but it's slightly on the soft matte side, and the Gorgio Armani one is a luminous silk foundation. That's what the name says, and it is definitely living up to the name, as I can see so much dewiness on my face, and the face oil on top of it has really made my foundation apply very smoothly, and I'm absolutely loving this concoction. And someday I will definitely get my hands on the full size foundation from Gorgio Armani. I am just so spellbound looking at myself. So my camera is here, my screen is here, so if I'm looking away from the camera, that means I'm looking at myself, and I can't stop looking at myself, and the finish is just superb. I just love how the foundation is sitting. So right after applying the foundation, Kaushal straight away goes to a makeup fixer and she sets the foundation in place. So I'm going to use the Milani Make It Last makeup setting spray, and I'm just going to set my face with it. So right after the foundation is done, she directly moves to the eyes and finishes her eye makeup. And for her eyeshadow base, she uses the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye crayon, the eyeshadow base crayon, and I'm going to use the NYX eyeshadow base. So for her eyeshadows, major of her eyeshadows are from this palette, and I'm so happy that I own this palette. The reason I bought this palette is because Kaushal has it, and This is the palette that I used for my wedding. I did the makeup for my wedding for 2 events, and I had a makeup artist for 2 more events. So this palette is pretty used by me, as you can see. You have seen this palette in my other videos where I use this as a mirror, because there's a super huge mirror in this palette, as you can see. So this palette is gonna come into play for today's video, and I'll have her video side by side to make sure that I use the correct shades. So let's move on. So first, picking up the shade Charmer, she applies that to her brow bone, and I'm going to be doing the same. So for the crease color, she takes a mixture of Jet Setter and Smarty Pants, both of which has been used by me a lot. So I'm going to put the same shades for my crease. So for the lid color, she takes this shade right here. It's called Funny Girl, and I'm going to put it all over my lids. So going back to Jet Setter, she sets her crease in place again, and I'm going to do the same. So after this step, she goes on and applies a pressed glitter powder, which I don't have. And the next step she does is applying a liquid eyeshadow, and I bought this Nicka K liquid eyeshadow in the shade Lilac Dreams. This is similar to something that she uses. She uses the Urban Decay one. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my lids. So next, taking a shade called Rebel, I'm going to be putting it in the crease because that's what she does after applying the liquid glitter. I hope the liquid glitter is visible, or should I add more? Maybe I'll add more by the end of the video. So next, taking the shade called Smoke Show, she does a outer V smoky eye kind of a look, and I'm going to do the same. I'm thinking of adding a little bit of the liquid glitter. I'll add some and I'll be right back. So for mascara, she uses a L'Oreal False Lashes Sculpt Mascara, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Total Temptation Mascara. I just realized I did one eye off camera, so I just wanted to tell one thing. She uses fake eyelashes at the end of the video. I don't have any false eyelashes with me, and I just realized this eye is just one coat of the mascara, like if you can see. And this eye I haven't done yet. So what I am planning to do is, after I complete the entire look, I will go in with another layer of mascara and it will look more fluffy. I'm sorry about the glitter sticking there. Amateur mistake, very sorry. But I really like how the mascara has given my lashes my lashes look more fluttery right now. So I will go ahead and apply a second layer at the end of the video. So once the mascara is done, she goes off camera and finishes her eyebrow. She also links her eyebrow routine in her description box. So I'm gonna go off camera too and finish my eyebrows. So I don't have a routine, so I'm just gonna set my eyebrows with a matte brown eyeshadow and use this brush to define it further. Once the eyebrows are done, she then finishes off her base makeup. So next she applies her concealer, for which she uses her Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I'm going to be mixing my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer with my LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is my skin tone, so this will even out. And this is one shade lighter, which will help in highlighting my under eye area. I'll set my conceal areas with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder and I'll be right back. So next, for bronzing her face, she uses the L'Oreal Cushion Bronzer, and I'm going to be trying the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer for the first time. So this is how it looks. So first impressions, I really like the Wet n Wild bronzer. This is something I wanted, this color. The one from Sugar is my contour shade, I believe, and I wanted something that is warm tone, and I really like this one. Kaushal then goes ahead and contours just a little bit, but I'm thinking of going ahead with some more bronzer to intensify what's already there. So for the next step, she uses a highlighter, and I have something here from Gorgio Armani. This is a fluid sheer, and it looks like a highlighter but has a kind of pink tint to it. I'll just show you just a minute. So it looks something like this, and when it's blended out, it gives a highlighted kind of look. So I'm thinking of applying a little bit of this in my cheekbones and then going ahead with the highlight. On top of this, now for the actual highlighter, I'm going to be using the E.L.F highlighter. The pan is kind of broken, so if I'm looking down to see it, it's just because I want to make sure it's not falling anywhere. So as you can see, it's broken. I've just picked it up and kept it on the pan, but it's not sticking to its bottom. So I'm going to use this on top of the liquid highlighter that I've applied. So for the next step, she actually sprays a little bit of the makeup setting spray on top of this highlighter and then goes ahead with another highlighter, and I'm going to be doing the same. So I'm going to take my PAC Micro Finish Makeup Fixer. I'm going to apply a little bit on the area I've applied the highlighter, set it, and then apply a little more of the E.L.F highlighter. I do have the Maybelline Master Chrome, but it's too goldeny for this look, so I'm going ahead and applying the E.L.F highlighter again. This time, to intensify the highlighter, I'm taking the big fan brush so that this gives a more concentrated highlighter look than the smaller fan brush. So I'm going to take the same E.L.F highlighter and apply it on the places where I've applied it earlier. So for blush, it's nothing new. It's my Sugar Mini Blush in Peach Peak. She uses a mixture of two colors, but since I have only this one with me, I'm going to use this. So for her low waterline, she uses the Charlotte Tilbury's nude eyeliner. But since I have only black kajal and eyeliner with me, I'm gonna try and take this color called Charmer. I'm gonna take with a brush like this, and I'm gonna try and apply the same in my lower waterline. If it doesn't work out, I'll leave my lower waterline like this and apply only mascara. Okay, I tried applying it, but I don't know if it's the brush or the shade, but it kind of poked my eye, so I'm leaving it where it is, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the shade called Rebel in my lower lash line, and topping off with the same mascara that I used for my upper lashes. So for her lipstick, she mixes two lipsticks, and the first one she uses is from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Ashton, which is similar to the one from Nykaa. This is in the shade Chai. I'm going to use this first and then mix in a little bit of the same Nykaa lipstick in the shade Madras Kapi. If this shade doesn't work out, I might be mixing it with the Miss Claire Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade 31. So these three are going to be the lipsticks for today. So this is the shade Chai, and I mixed a little bit of Madras Kapi, but it did not change the color much because I think the Madras Kapi lipstick is almost over, so it did not give any pigmentation. I'm going to go ahead and use the Miss Claire Soft Matte Lip Cream lipstick and try to lighten this shade a little bit. So this is how the lipsticks look. Her lipstick, after combining both colors, look something like a light brown. This looks something like a pinkish brown, which I really like. So the next step I'm going to be using is setting my face with a makeup fixer, and this is the PAC Micro Finish Makeup Setting Spray. So with this, I finished the makeup tutorial, and I really enjoyed the process of recreating Kaushal's makeup look. I believe you enjoyed watching it too. If you did, then don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel for more videos. Until next time, see you all. Take care. Bye.